Hello and welcome to Team Fortress TV. My name is Console. I'm joined by Skyrolla. Antlers is here on production, and tonight we're bringing you the first match of, well, I guess the second match of the season here on Team Fortress TV. It is Cafe Monster versus Space Pirates. How's it going, Skyrolla?
Doing just great. It's a beautiful evening for some TF2, and we got the round. Look like it's about to start here, so no time to waste.
Yep, I just do want to run through these rosters quickly. So it's going to be Zilly, Delpo, Aim, Garbuglia, Moo, High Five on Cafe Monster, and then Space Pirates is going to have Sky, Chunky, Mercuso, Haze, Catface, and Shamu. And I think we're going to jump right into this first mid.
Yep, here we go. Both roamers going to the kitchen to the other side. This mid looking to play pretty slow, as Snakewater often does. Really slow. See, here comes Purple Shirt all the way behind in Lumber. Gonna come around the medic here.
Looks like he's actually going to be able to finish that kill off. So now it's just going to be 2v3 on this mid fight. Here is Moo and Aim trying to finish off everybody else who's actually pretty weak. Shamu only has 50 health. Chunky is at 120. And it's just going to be a slow fight here as Chunky's actually going to go down here. And it looks like Moo might be able to pick up two. Aim will actually clean it up, and that'll be the mid.
Great mid from Remu there. Moo making the new team switch here this season, and Shamu was low on health. You saw him waiting for the health kit there at the end while Chunky was caught out against the scout by himself. So, good first mid though from Cafe, and we might have a stalemate here coming in the second though.
Yep, good performance on mid, but Ubers will be even. It looks like they're trying to bring their heroes lower and maybe pressure out early here as we see Cafe Monster moving in. I don't think they're trying to bomb anybody yet, so I guess we'll just have to see what they want to do here.
Nah, it's suicide to force their way down through lower here if all of the Space Pirates are looking that way, spamming that direction. So they're gonna play a little patience. Sack comes in, but it's not gonna get the medic. And well, let's see if they stroll out an off class already or if they're gonna try something else.
Yep, Mercuso will get traded there, so it doesn't seem likely that we'll see any more counter sacking here. And Purple Shirt will just walk out of spawn, so it looks like we are going to actually just see a sack out of aim. Will not find anything. This guy hasn't popped the Uber, so we have yet to see what GK will do.
Yep, Purple Shirt, aka Garbuglio, aka Purple Shirt. See if they wait for another sack or if they're just gonna go with it right away. It looks like they're gonna wait for Aim to get back here, so.
Yep, just playing it safe. Easy first way to start the season, you know. Gotta warm the gears back up.
Yep, we've got Recruso and Catface both up on the fence in their defensive positions. Not really sure what Cafe Monster's trying to do here. Looks like coming under with the heels again. Maybe they got a bomb through Saw.
Yep. This is actually, no, it's actually a distraction. The bomb is going to come from Saw. Air shots missed though.
That was real close from Purple Shirt though. That would have been a very impressive shot and drop on Sky because she had no idea where he was. She did not even see him coming in. Managed to get a good surf though and kept herself alive. And Recruso with a not a very impactful sack to return. Got some spy action though.
Ooh, yes we do. We are going to see Purple Shirt coming up on the sneaky spee, man. Would be nice to see a spy play come out here and break the stalemate. As it is currently Uber. Ooh.
I guess we have a pause.
Yeah. Oh no, there is a pause.
Must be a pause right here, and we got the secret agent man in the turncoat who's just just sitting on their side of mid, or sorry, on mid still. I don't know. He was kind of standing there for a second. I don't know what his intentions are, but got ourselves a good old-fashioned Snakewater stalemate.
Yep. I mean, not too much to say. Just the beginning of the round. Anybody got bicycle legs yet? Anyone?
It's too early for the bike legs. Come on, man. Come on.
Just give me a moment.
We do have a fairly amusing sticky from Chunky hovering directly above a rocket from I believe that is AIM, who fired it, but they're like perfectly aligned vertically on my screen. I don't know if that's the case with you as well.
Oh yeah, that actually looks sick.
That looks super cool. It's out in the yard.
Alright. So... I wonder what the issue could be. Is it a mobile issue? Somebody's PC crashed? ESEA client being strange?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be resolved pretty quick here.
Oh.
Well, certainly we got a couple of newer faces to invite on these two teams. So how do you think it's gonna go for both teams tonight, Console? I think this is the first invite match for Hayes, right?
I think he might have played previously, I want to say, with Omni 5, if not with a team last season. I want to say that this would be Hayes' second invite season,
Oh, okay.
but they do have some fresher faces to the more recent invite scene. You know, haven't seen Chunky that much. Catface has been more playing in intermediate the past couple of seasons. So players who are kind of fresh faces to invite this particular season. Meanwhile, everybody on the left is pretty much put together a kind of a star team. A lot of these players have been playing a long time. A lot of them have played together, obviously with their Cafe Monster rebranding. And honestly, so far I see them basically winning tonight.
Who's gonna have the bigger off-class plays between Purple Shirt and Recruso or Shamu or one of them? Who's gonna have the big off-class moment? We already see Purple Shirt on Spy, so he's breaking it out early here.
Yeah, Purple Shirt has been known to make some decent spy plays in the past. I feel like Shamu's sniping,
Definitely.
both Shamu and Catface's sniping are definitely things to watch out for. Both of them can be really scary snipers at times.
Yep, and Moo on the other side definitely can break out the sniper as well.
Yeah, Moo's an off-class extraordinaire.
But will we see any Moo Pyro?
I thought we might see... Maybe if it was Goey Wash, but maybe not so much on Snakewater.
Oh man. Who gets the edge in terms of soldier play here? We got AIM and Purple Shirt, and then we got Hayes and Recruso. There's a lot of good soldiers really in this game.
Yeah, there is. It's tough to say.
Probably slight edge to Cafe for me, right?
Yeah, I'd give it to the edge just because of the experience gap.
Looked like someone in the chat said that Hayes' internet went down. That's what we're waiting on.
Ah, I see.
Welcome to your second season of Invite. Don't disconnect while you're keying casting. Come on, man.
Yeah, I was actually concerned because as you said that, I saw a flash of lightning outside, so I'm a little worried now. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nothing but clear skies here in I'm out here in West Coast, Portland, Oregon. The sun still hasn't even set. It is beautiful. My neighbors are gonna probably hear me get loud at some point during this cast, and I'm okay with that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. I'm not sure. Don't worry about it. So yeah.
You didn't hear anything? Our other broadcaster is just hallucinating. No big deal.
Yep. Don't worry about it. So, anyways, for those of you just tuning in, second match of the season. It is Cafe Monsters. It is Space Pirates.
Come on, man. It's like the best name ever. How can you forget Space Pirates?
It sounds so generic.
It's generically awesome, though.
I guess the mismatch.
Maybe I'm just a sucker for anything with pirate and space in it, but you know.
I don't understand what the name is.
Me neither. I have no idea. So maybe
Is
someone
it
from their roster can explain to us.
is it like Space Age Scissors because it's kind of like 8K but like GK?
But what does the GK even stand for?
Well, 8K never stood for anything. It's supposed to look like a pair of scissors. So I'm wondering if GK is supposed to look like something.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. You're probably right.
That's pretty cool, dude. I'm glad they did that. Give me just a second.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Hold on, I'm getting the. I think Hayes is getting a sub in for him or something.
I was just getting the chat open to perhaps spend
All right,
trying
I
to
got
find
I
things
got the
to
full
talk about.
explanation. I have the full explanation here.
Ooh, do tell. Do tell.
Apparently, the space pirates are a version of the Power Rangers that were space pirates, and their tag was Go Kai or something. So that's where the GK comes from.
Oh, that's kind of boring. I thought it was
At
going to be
least it
more
makes
fun.
sense.
I guess.
Man, it's just no satisfying console.
Ends in 10 seconds.
Not
Sourpuss
really,
up in
dude.
here.
I won't be satisfied until we get a $1 million major.
Well, we're a couple of years away from that, I think.
Yeah, it's hard being a TF2 fan.
So who's gonna come in for Hayes if he's dead? Who's their backup soldier? Who's their backup that's like paid up even? Let's see. Chickadee, check that one out.
I can't because I have.
I'm doing it. Let's see. We got. They don't have anyone else paid up, so unless Midas, Apt, or Jinxie is paying up, not sure who's coming in.
Well, Midas is an apt play scout, so they'd be subpar choices for soldier. I'm not sure.
Oh, apparently Hayes is coming back. Okay, so we're just waiting on Hayes.
Pog in the chat, boys. He's coming back to the server.
Yep. We got a couple guys that recognize the Space Pirates reference in chat. So it's not nobody, even though we don't know.
Streamer play Dust Bowl. I agree. Streamer play Dust Bowl.
I actually grew up on Dust Bowl TF2. That was my pub map when I started. How about you? What was your pub map? Were you a Badwater guy?
I never really got hooked on pubs. I started playing TF2 and just immediately started playing 4s. I really liked Cause Bubble Bub. Thought that was a really neat map.
Because you're too young. You're not an old man like me.
What? I got into TF2 in 2014.
Turbine, that was a good one. I like Turbine as a pub map back in the day. Anything but 2-Fort. 2-Fort was the only one that I despised.
Everybody hates 2-Fort. 2-Fort blows. It's like the original Dust of Counter-Strike. Everybody remembers it exists and remembers it fondly, but would you play it? Fuck no, that map blows.
Exactly. Spot on with the call, really.
Same exact map concept, different game. My case rests.
Alright, we went through the soldiers. Let's go through the rest of the classes since we got time here. What's we got Delpo and Chunky on demo for each team. Who's got the edge there? Chunky is his second season in Invite, and he did pretty well last year the couple times I watched him.
Yeah.
Definitely solid.
I feel like Delpo's the obvious answer, but Chunky could definitely give Delpo a run for his money. And then that just leaves the medicinal class. And
Zillion Sky, a couple of pretty premium medics that have both how many seasons of Invite has Zilly played? Sky I can't even count, probably like 15 or 20 at this point.
Zoe's played. I want to see Zoe's played as many as Sky.
It feels like almost as many, right? So
Yeah.
Probably won't see very many drops tonight, unless people are hitting crazy shots left and right.
Yeah. There's not really too much going on. I mean, it's still 0-0. It's been. Hold on, let me reload. Oh, I forgot that doesn't fix it. We have what I'm guessing is 15 minutes left. Both teams have Uber. We got purple shirt on Spy. There'll be some interesting stuff to see. Let's all cheer for purple shirt. I agree. Thank
Let's
you.
all cheer for Hayes, man, so he gets in the server faster.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
we need Chet. Yeah, I was gonna say we need Chet to cheer for Hayes. Got the right idea there.
Can we get the camera on wherever Hayes was on the server?
He's on
The pipe.
pipe, yeah.
Thank you. Cheer for Hayes, boys. Cheer for his network connection to get better. Just do it. Trust us.
So, are you playing in the final TF2 ESEA season?
Oh, how could I not? I love ESEA and TF2. It's like the two things you need to love to be able to play in the last season of ESEA.
What team are you playing with? What division are you in, console?
I'm playing with some buddies that I started playing this game with in season 22 in open because I haven't played in a while. I was hoping to play IM, but in the grand scheme of things, I was good enough to play IM at points, so I'm happy with at least being content with that.
Hey man, in the end, when you're playing video games, as long as you're happy, you're doing it right.
I mean, in the end, I got to cast 2 invite grand finals, so who cares if I didn't make IM, right?
Hell yeah. Maybe 3.
Pretty epic.
Still one more invite grand final to go.
I don't know. This season, there's a lot of casters. A lot of good casters. A lot of old casters. We should actually... I'm surprised we haven't actually mentioned that.
That's true. I did see on the forums you guys were gonna bring back.
Fricket was fixed.
Who?
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, you're gonna bring back. You mentioned Marxist earlier, and then there's a couple others. Was it Bloodsire? Maybe someone thought they could get. I don't know. There's a lot of old casters that I'd be really hyped
So the current list of casters is Marxist, Xtine, Mela, Buick, Dreamboat, and Cornpop 16.
Cool.
And Bloodsire is someone we are currently trying to get in contact with. And who's the other name I was thinking of?
Yeah, I remember way back in the day.
Getaway is another confirmed name that I should probably add to the article. But yeah, that and of course our rebroadcast, our first rebroadcast coming up. For those of you not in the loop, we are restreaming some of North America's most famous triumphs across ESEA history, starting with a restream of the I-46 dock, and then Leviathan versus Mix-Up in the final. That will be the 4th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Gex. Yeah, Gex is the person who might be casting. We need to find him a PC.
It's an impressive list of ex-casters and former casters alike. And I gotta say right now, if you haven't seen that I-46 doc, you definitely gotta watch the rebroadcast of that because it is fantastic.
That's what got me into this game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really great piece of work. Over the years, we've had a couple of documentary style pieces of work for TF2 that have been just superb, and the I-46 one was kind of the first big one.
Yeah. Because let's see, we had that, we've had Ready Up, we had the Banny doc. Did we have any others? There's a 7 doc, right?
Yeah, there is.
7 doc, yeah.
So that's 4. That's still a lot for people to put together themselves and make.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure you guys turn in for that. Who's going to be doing that rebroadcast of the of the I-46 Grand Finals match?
So Booster is going to be doing that. And then the original casters were Arx and Beta, and they were doing their own observing, and then production was just multiplay, their general
Gotcha.
broadcast team. And of course, it's going to be rebroadcast and produced by our lovely Looster 200.
The big Loost. I'm excited. I'll definitely tune in and see how that turns out.
Yeah, I'm hyped, dude. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, that guy. Everybody give hearts in chat for Looster. He's one of our new organizers this season. He's doing a good job.
Well, I'm talking to Sky right now. I'm figuring out if he's coming back or when. She seems to have no idea, so I think we might be in for a few more minutes here. If you could have any snack right now, what would it be, Console?
Oh, that is such a bad question to ask me right now.
That's why I'm asking you.
Oh, you know, not too long ago I ordered a chicken bacon ranch calzone, and I'm really craving another.
Nice. That makes me think of the Costco chicken bakes.
Okay, so there's this place local to my campus, because I live on campus, I go to school. And it's called Calio's. They deliver until 4 a.m. and it's just calzones. All types of calzones. Calzones you couldn't even imagine would be calzones. Lasagna calzones, chicken bacon ranch calzones, pizza calzones, burger calzones, every calzone you could think of.
It's good stuff right there.
It is $10.26 to make it a pound. Pound in it. That's what you say. Can I get a Calrito pounded? It's so beautiful. $10.26 for a hand-delivered calzone at 4 a.m. Just feels so thrilling.
I like Boomerangler's comment in chat, the low-cal calzone zone. Is that from a TV show? Is that from I don't know. I don't remember. I know in Parks and Rec they had the big calzone thing with Adam Scott's character.
I'm not sure. All I know is Calio's hit TFTV up with a sponsorship for RGB4. We provide the broadcast, you provide the calzones. Also, TFTV chat, send help, I need a calzone.
Yeah, all donations in the form of calzones accepted by Console. Anytime you're willing.
If you offer me a calzone, I will give you my address. I'm joking, of course. I'm not joking.
Do we have any TF tours that are going to be showing up to TwitchCon this year? I booked my hotel for that just a couple days ago because I was heading to San Diego over the summer anyway.
No. Oh, by the way, for somebody in chat, Syracuse, not Rochester.
Is
But
that
yeah.
where the calzone place is?
And also where my school is, yes. But Hot Pockets are just microwavable calzones. No, calzones are just microwavable calzones. Hot Pockets are miniature microwavable calzones. Just clarification for you.
Very important distinction to be made.
Very much so, yes.
Oh man, this is it's getting to be record level setting pause duration here.
Yeah. Antlers, do we want to send it to DJ Antlers for a bit? Do you want to or no? Okay, so we are going to send it to DJ Antlers with some smooths, and we'll come back to you when this pause is over. Hello and welcome back, Team Fortress TV. I'm here with Skyrolla, casting season 31 of ESEA.
We got the inside scoop that we'll be getting back to the action here in a moment. They did unpause it for a second and then pause it again, so I think that was just like Hayes reconnecting or something.
Yeah, I think there's because of the reconnect pause. With you have to connect into the server and then you have to unpause it once they're sending cloud info.
We have a little more clarity now. Purple shirt clearly going through saw. I think he's gonna eat this rocket. I think he's gonna devour it.
Oh, this looks so menacing, dude. Just if you place your camera right above the rocket. Aw, that's so threatening. Purple shirt is eating that.
Got another
update. He somehow did not. Alright, so status update. He did not eat the rocket. He's still unseen by the soldier. He's now staring into a rocket reloading.
Probably more importantly is I think the rocket was fired by Hayes, so since he's the one reconnecting, he won't know either way.
Oh! We're back here. The spy is surfing USA out of the way, down to lower. Oh, that looked so funny.
He's creeping up. He's going through the battlements. He's moonwalking since we're post-pause.
Yeah, in the meantime, there's going to be a soldier trying to walk through cheese and get a kill. Actually, is going to still try and full commit. Will die. As I say that, purple shirt also did go down.
Alright, let's see if we can catch the moment where they pause it, see if there's, if Hayes vanishes or something here. Because it's going to be in the future. We got the Ubers exchanged on mid.
Yeah, Uber looks like it's going to be, not in the favor of...
Man, Shamu ate a direct and just went flying into the skybox there, but he's fine. Now we got a scrum on mid.
Alright, sorry about that. Looks like
Cafe seems to handily be winning here, and I think Space Pirates have lost enough that they're gonna have to give up second and retreat. Certainly Sky backing up only at 60% Uber.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to check something real quick. But we are going to see the Ubers are pretty much evened out here. It's only like a 10% add for Space Pirates.
Space Soldier Pirates, men.
As they will be bringing out an engineer in the form of Catface. I'm sorry, I was thinking of the Counter-Strike team. My brain got confused hard. Too many
Ubers
esports.
on both sides here, and we also got the sniper from High Five, so we get for his first taste of off-class action. He's waddling his way up. He's gonna take the long angle down that left side. Is he gonna find anyone? Not right now, but there's some peekers.
He's trying to peek around this corner. There are sticks that are trying to block him off. He might get the demo or the soldier here, but they will catch neither.
I bet this is where Hayes disconnected. He's standing dead still. He's probably gonna get Hayes because he's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets the demo! There goes the soldier as well. So I'm guessing they push off of this, and right after, perhaps at the round end if they pause. We're just gonna see. Yeah, this person collapsed. It's just an engineer Uber, which is actually pretty comical. But they do not block the point. Cafes tries to briefly, but we'll go down. First round gonna go to Cafe Monster.
Alright, and now we got Delpo on the wrong team on my screen. So I guess they're gonna work this out.
Yeah, that is a little weird. I'm gonna HUD reload. Is that correct? What?
I see Hayes on the wrong team and...
Yeah, Delpo is not the red soldier.
What is going on in this game?
Okay, so it looks like we are going to go through this mid, and Cafe Monster are going to finish it out strongly with just Sky and Chunky left retreating, out through their solid. Looks like they're not going to be caught out right now, but as I say this, the Devil's going to try and jump through and catch them out. The medic is so hurt here. Sky is going to go down to aim. Huge bomb. Moo comes in, cleans up Chunky. That's a full team wipe.
I just don't know how to call this, because you just have Hayes and Delpo switching teams.
Listen, just don't worry about it. Just cast through it. That's how I do it.
Just power through, I guess. Okay. I got you.
I've been doing it fine. Don't worry about it.
No one capping second. They're gonna have to grab that at some point. Here comes Moo to cap, I guess.
Rakusa was trying to hide in a cheeky soldier spot, but failed to jump like 3 times and just almost died. So no, we're not going to see him doing that. Instead, we're going to see Moo falling out of cafe here, grabbing some heals, as there is a pretty big Uber advantage, and it is going to be walking in right here onto the demo. There's a sentry going down here, and they're going to wrap this right to the point. A bunch of cap time already popped down, but here comes out a heavy and demo man trying to fend off the rest of the point. Right spawn is being locked off so well, but Catface has actually got the point locked down with the heavy.
Yeah, they didn't really find anything to Uber into on the right there. There was not much scouting to figure out where they could even go and where GK was kind of hanging out. So they ended up Ubering on basically nothing, and it was a fight that was tough to win after that.
Yeah, a little unfortunate to see. This actually will leave Space Pirates with a full Uber ad, so it looks like they're going to be trying to walk this in through kitchen. I don't know if they'll be able to make it. They're actually going to decide to walk lower. They find this soldier early, purple shirt hiding to try and catch the force, but will not be able to find it. They're wasting a lot of time though here, so oh no, Moo's got the snipe on to Sky. That's a full drop. This could prompt a repush from Cafe Monster.
Oh yeah, no, there should be no hesitation, and they're coming through Saw right now. Like just clearing out some stickies here. Actually being very patient.
Yep, once they get that cleared out, they're going to clear out the rest of the map too, including kitchen, CVS Farmery C, aka so they're going to be taken down here. As we see the rest of the team just falling back, we do see Catface sniping in forwards though, so this could get interesting here on the second point.
Super popped really early on Delpo, and they took it really deep. They're only able to pick off Chunky though, so a lot of space taken. Catface is behind them, making some noise. Is he gonna get a pick? Nah, he was in the forward spawn. He back spawned.
Yeah, I think he saw that scout and he thought secondly of re-peeking once again. We are going to see second K capped off, and there's a lot of fighting going on here in lobby as there's just a bleed of players in response to Cafe Monster dropping to Shamu and Catface quickly following suit. But now they have 10 seconds left to spawn, and this might actually be an opportunity to try and get a force out Sky here.
Nah, they're playing it slow. No rush. They've got that 1-0 lead. Just kind of put their hands behind their head and put their feet up on their desk and play some TF2, you know? Bring out the sniper, bring out the spy.
Yep.
Torture your opponent.
Just play the slow game. But
and right
slow,
on cue, Catface.
slow might not be the game. They're not looking behind them. High Five got so much cap time there. That's actually kind of a saving grace right here, since both teams still have Uber. But this provides an opportunity for Cafe Monster to pressure behind. With just how capped that is alone, they have to keep a player back. And this fight's gonna be a lot harder now as Cafe Monster move in and immediately take out Shamu. Looks like they're gonna be able to successfully defend this second, depending on how fast they're able to roll into this last point once more.
Yeah, that's. I don't like Shamu dying there. They saw all 3 members of Cafe in front of them, and they still didn't really make an aggressive push out. I know the timer's working against you. It's kind of hard to push out a last. There's not any room, but that's about as good a chance as you're gonna get, honestly. You had 3 men down. Here comes through drop down. Cafe, it looks like.
Yep, it is going to be Cafe Master walking through drop down, and they don't need to pop their Uber already. Once again, so much time on point. They've already reasserted the dominance, and they still haven't even used Uber now, just getting popped off. Players flying all throughout the air now as GK will drop by 1, and it's going to be a second point out here from Cafe Monsters. This is pretty much exactly what we predicted.
That Uber was held for so long, man. I thought they were like on Old McDonald's farm or something with how much they were milking, because, I mean, that was like 15 seconds without using, and they got all the way to the point. Just crazy. No one must have been watching that direction at all.
Yeah, Zoe doing a great job there, keeping that Uber up for their team. And now we're going to roll into this next mid, third mid, and immediately we're going to see the soldiers trade mid-air. Not much else has happened yet. Both teams trading spam up top. Looks like we might see a soldier
Good
bomb in
shots from
here.
Delpo, but he gets traded out as well. I've got a 4-on-4. Delpo had a couple of nice juggles and directs going. Shamu gets juggled on the upper platform by aim, and that's probably going to signal the retreat here.
Yeah, Shamu going down is going to mean that that height advantage will be retained, and mid is going to be pretty easy. Aim does actually get cleaned up and lower by Chunky from a blind dead there, so there will not be too keen on pushing out here with the Cafe Monster now, as the Ubers will be even, so we actually already see high five on the spawn here on Sniper.
And you were telling me before the game console you thought that you were kind of excited to see Moo on this team and see how well they'd be doing. Already 2 DOMs, 31 points, racking it up.
Yeah, I've been saying this for a while now. Moo's a really underrated scout in the ESEA, and I honestly think that with this team we'll be seeing a lot more of why Moo puts up such good numbers in other teams. But here's we see now the there's kind of a push coming out here in Yard, and it's going to cause PBS Pharmacy and another player to trade lives now. As actually the Ubers as well are going to be traded onto point, as it's looking a lot better for Cafe Monster here now. Depo is going to go down. Oh yeah, wait. The teams being switched are so strange.
Yeah, just Delpo and Hayes are swapped, so, you know, when you see those names, think twice, basically.
Yeah, that just broke my brain, I'm sorry.
Yeah, great pressure coming off that Uber for Space Pirates here. They're going to push Cafe all the way out of mid. This should be a mid cap, despite the respawners coming in. Oh, Zilly's caught out here, so they're going to have to fight on mid. They're all in that lower area. Spam hits that. That's kind of devastating. Ooh, this is tight.
Actually, they're navigating it really well. They've actually taken out 3 right here, and this might be a pressure back now. They're going to lose their demo here as well. This is catastrophic here for GK, as they're going to just try and get out as fast as they can. But no luck, as soldiers are swarming here for them.
Talk about walking a tightrope there, but man, just no shots were landing from Space Pirates. Nothing went down. They had all the space, and I guess none of the pirate in them. They pick up the kills there.
Yep. They are not hopping on the 7 Cs here. They're hopping onto this Uber, though, as Ubers will be traded out here now in the lobby. There's actually a lot of space gained here for GK. Doesn't look like they're looking to push out anytime soon, though.
Yeah, still waiting on Zilly to, you know, build that Uber up. Only at 30%, a little while to go. Even Ubers right now. Sentry coming up from Cat Face in the spawn door. So, slow it down a little bit once more. But last time we said that, Sniper came out and there's some action traded, so we'll see how long they stalemate.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's early in the match. It's only the first half. They're only down 2-0, so they have a whole half to play with. So if they decide to just stalemate this out and then go the next 4 minutes into another half, that's actually not a bad move. If they don't think they can push out here.
Yeah, not at all. Gave me a
I mean,
nice chance to reconnect to the server for myself as well, because there's stuttering action going on. I'm not really sure what triggered that, but now it's all silky smooth.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to be trying to poke here into Shutter, but not finding the results they're looking for here, as the sentry is actually been moved to right in front of the point. The scout will spot that out, and actually he's going to die spotting that out. Moo getting taken out by Catface. I'm expecting to see an off-class here for Moo, as...
Yep, probably her time to off-clash came through the lower entrance and stared down a sentry there, as it sometimes be.
Chris quickly trades for Moo's life in lobby, and I think we're once again seeing a pause here.
Not for me. Yeah, I was gonna say, action's still coming here, and Moo is indeed on Sniper. She's looking to, again, peek that long sight line down the left. Actually eyeing drop down right now, but no one's there.
Yeah, that was my internet, sorry. But yeah, just once again, you're gonna see the teams spamming left and right, trying to get this advantage out. Maybe trying to peek Moo somewhere in. As Moo's actually gonna be looking through drop down here, doesn't know about these sticky bombs, and the soldier peeking is gonna be doing a lot of damage, but Moo is gonna be able to get back in time.
I kind of like this sentry spot. It's a little closer to the point than normally put, but it does actually eye that shutter when you come out of it, so it's kind of a neat angle there.
Yeah, it actually reaches a lot further than you think. It actually caught a scout through lower earlier. As
Yeah.
we're actually going to see a spam fight there now. CVS Pharmacy going to be taken down. And this actually might be the opportunity that they were looking for here, as Cafe Monster peeking the shutter really aggressively, opting not to use Uber yet, deciding that this is not the time to go through on their push.
I think really with that sentry, the only way you're going to get a semblance of a decent Uber is through the top right area, right? Where the gun isn't looking.
Yeah, which is why it's perfect for them to sit there and spam that. As soon as they see
Maybe if you
rotating
catch,
over.
if you bring the heels drop down, you can like take out the gun with your demo and soldier, but you'd have to. That drop down's tough to peek. Here's Rakuso actually on sniper. He's going for a hero play. It looks like. Get an eye on him.
Well, he did find one in purple shirts. Does purple shirt now coming up once again? And purple shirt looks like he's sitting in spawn right now. Actually, yeah, we'll walk out. Looks like he has made a. Oh, he will be waiting for a scout. So it looks like they're going to have a sniper as well as he's actually switched to the counter.
Huh, interesting.
So that'll be an interesting thing to see come out.
Full skill loadout changes coming in here for Cafe to take this last. Con is pretty good choice for he gets you in real quick at least.
Yeah, I really like that decision. I really like the decision. I've seen a lot in Europe where teams, if they get stalemated out, or just in general, they'll run a banner, and I really like the idea of using banners to break stalemates, especially even Uber stalemates, because they allow you for an extra advantage right after the initial fight's over that you typically wouldn't have because your heals don't really matter that much post Uber.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to try stuff like that, right? It's not like you're gonna get it done just grinding Ubers into the other team at this point. So I mean, and maybe you know, you sometimes see people get away with using it as a surprise factor too. Like if the medic's holding on one side of the map and then you conk through and blast your team through the other side, you can just pick up a free frag before they even blink.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here comes high five coming from a drop down peak. Rakuso spamming, but intermittently, I should say. I don't think he actually knows that sniper's coming in there. He's about to though.
Oh, can he hit it? He's gonna try and get off the engineer, and he's gonna die for his trouble.
he took that shot at Catface. Tried to get the engineer pick.
Yeah, it was a very sneaky, hello, I'm here, I'm trying to kill you, but it does not land, unfortunately, for him.
And Shamu just kind of ran in and died in return, so get a little reset here.
Next slide, poggers.
Do we have bad FPS in the cast right now? Try reconnecting, because that happened to me, and when I reconnected it was fine.
Yeah, well, as our producer has some intermittent broadcast issues, we will continue bringing you all of the auditory action here on Teamfortress TV. So once again, we've just pretty much got both teams in an absolute stalemate. High Five's trying to get a deep peek in left, but he's taking a lot of spam, has to follow out, take another shot.
Yeah, we just got High Five taking pot shots right now, seeing if he can get a pick, but not too much excitement that's being missed right now.
Well, once more, he's low. Oh, he will get arrowed though. Yeah, this is really exciting. Just watching the when does the sniper hit the shot or overextend game.
I mean, I don't think he's in any danger of overextending where he is.
Yeah. It's just a question of will they peek him. So boring.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left. Uber actually forced. I'm not really sure why Zilly popped there. might have been an accident, like an instinct to a rocket landing somewhere. That was really not a good right click though. So here's a prime opportunity for the Pirates of Space to push out. High five, you better run, buddy. You're sniping and the Uber's right below you.
Shamu's gonna lead in, but he goes in way too far.
No.
Oh, and High Five is gonna take his head clean off. Sky going down in the process. It's Chunky, CVS Pharmacy, Catface holding on to this last. What do you think is gonna happen?
I don't think there's much to see. This is going to be quick and painful, I think, as Recruiter goes down. Actually, a couple of picks, though, onto Cafe, maybe making it a fight. Sentry now down. I guess it is enough to back up Cafe. I guess they didn't have Uber yet, though, right? That was a big part of that, so they couldn't just bulldoze through.
Sky only 23% on her Uber now as they're trying to walk out. Actually, there's still a full Uber here out for Cafe Monster in play as Zoe walking down might actually decide to try and catch them off.
They have to know they have ad, right? They probably don't think it's very much, but they know they have it. Here comes the Uber. Used right away through Shutter. Looking pretty good here.
They've taken so much space at the Uber and they have so much cap time. I don't think this is going to be able to stop. There's players on the point here, but they're dying left and right as it's just Shamu and Delbo left, and they're going to die.
You nailed it with that cap time. That was the deciding factor there. The fight really could have gone either way, but you factor in that one team has to walk on the point and sacrifice themselves, and yeah, it's too easy to get those kills. All right, well, clean half for Cafe, 3-0, and people are running up pretty fast. What do you think the Space Pirates can do to turn this one around?
Honestly,
or is Moo's power simply too strong? 48 points in her debut with Cafe, just absolutely dominating this game so far. I'm opening up the stats right now.
I just think that it's too much for them to match up with right now. I mean, I'm not discounting the skill on any of the players from GK. I just think that player for player, punch for punch, there's more experience to be had on Cafe Monster, and it's showing in this match.
Yeah, wow, Moose 17 and 5 in that first half. All those DPMs incredibly low because of the pause time, so you know, the DPM numbers for the first half, nothing to write home about for anyone, except for Hayes because he wasn't actually connected for so long. His DPM is about 70 higher than everyone else, but that's more of him not being counted for as many minutes in the server. But really, yeah, just more frags coming in for Cafe Monster and behind heavy performances from everyone, really. No weak link.
Well, we will be seeing this next half go live here. 3-0 here. Cafe Monsters are going in, or actually no, rather Space Pirates are going in for an early bomb. Will find nothing here as now
good kill from Chunky on to high five there on mid. Beautiful sticky, gets that pick.
Yep, and at this point it is 4 versus 4 right now. There's no heal. Actually, no, there's heals for both teams, but it looks like GK are gonna fall back.
Yeah, the Moo on Moo action at the end of there, that being Moo onto Shamu with the pick, seemed to be the deciding factor in that mid. The little scout battle up on the rafters. Antlers is just telling me in the background how much he loves my wit.
He said distantly, "I hate you." But anyways, getting back to the action, both medics have Uber, so we're expected to see a sacrifice play here, and indeed we are, as we see Moo the scout going into lower, trying to just find a pick. Won't find anything, but will escape with life intact. So will be another opportunity here for Cafe Monsters.
Yeah, it's just tough if you're Space Pirates now. You've kind of been pushed backwards this entire match. You're looking for any type of momentum to just like grab onto and cling to, right? At this point. Come on, make a mistake. Give us a chance to kind of put our foot on the gas and get ourselves back in this match. But so far, no opportunities, really.
Well, they better find something here if they want any plans of being able to do anything. And there is the plan right there. Bomb onto Sky. Gets one rocket off, 50 damage, but no more than that. As we'll see a little bit of counter aggression here. Soldier bombing in. Nice takedown from Moo and high five. Nice quick cleanup onto Ragusa there. As both flags will be traded.
Yeah, it's a strong philosophy there from Cafe. They sort of just balled their entire team up on that high shed area, and I mean you have entire sight lines onto everything where the enemies can get to you. So there was no chance of anything being forced there. Pick on to aim though from the is that from the baseball?
That was the baseball getting a kill, dude. And now it's gonna be an Uber Saw fight. Oh my God! Sky gets the Uber Saw off, which is able to give her the fight against Zoe's Uber. Is going to actually go in the favor of Rakuso as he picks up 2 frags with his rocket launcher.
Maybe that's the break they need? Although, taking a while to clean up everyone here. They still got high five, but he's gonna get swept up too.
Oh, Im can find the medic here! Oh, he doesn't. So close though. Just Delpo and Zilly left.
He was really close to firing that rocket that would have picked this guy up. Delpo and Zilly not going to do anything here. Sticky trap on the left side of the barn, and on the crate, getting shot off right away. And hey, maybe this is some momentum for the Pirates of Space.
Well, they better hope, as they only have this half left to prove their worth in tonight's match. They do have a pretty significant Uber ad, so it's like we'll be trying to see them work something out here. Walking Chunky here through Saw as they do pop it off. He's going to jump across and get as much damage as deep into lobby as he can, but they're all out. They kited this really well. Only going to lose Purple Shirt, which isn't too bad, all considerations made. However, it's looking like they might lose 1 or 2 more here. No, actually, we'll trade Shamu out. There's going to be a massive brawl in lobby, and it's going to result in the death of Rakuso here, as now 2 players down, now 3, and Uber will get popped out. No return Uber, as it's just Hayes left.
Yeah, Sky was doomed from the start when that Uber came out. Really, the entire team was going down. Man, they just needed to back up a little bit more with more people, because God, they let him out of last so easily there, right? That's kind of disappointing. They had that momentum.
You hate to see it, Skyrolla. You do hate to see it. I hate to see it too.
I just want a good close match. I just want him to bring it back, okay?
Listen, all I want to see is I want to see Moo go ham. And Moo's going ham, so I'm pretty happy. I think they'll be happy with their 20 to 30% Uber advantage if they're just sitting up and happily building here on the second point. Once they get it, I'd imagine they're planning on doing something through Saw, as their team is still sticking around here and they're getting pretty close, looking like they're going to walk forward, Skyrolla.
I used to go ham in TF2. My preferred melee weapon for many seasons was the ham shank. And, well, okay, here comes Cafe with the Uber. They're deep bomb from Delpo. He's gonna sticky Sky off. No chance.
Oh my God! Delpo gets absolutely launched in the air and just happens to surf right onto the medic. Quick 2 stickies down. The rest of the team collapses right around her as Sky falls. Just Catface left. Nice air pipe to finish off a fantastic play from Delpo.
Okay, but they got Zilly, alright, so that's pretty good. Here's the 3 forward spawns, so high five, is he gonna get? Oh no, don't. Okay, good awareness. Picked him up right away. They're gonna hold second just fine now. I was gonna say, if high five got onto Sky there on the respawn, that would have been a real dejection moment there, but okay, looks like we have another brawl on mid.
Yep, it will be another brawl on mid as Delpo does his magic and takes out Hayes early in the fight. Most players still healthy now as they claw onto the already hurt GK players. Sky once again fallen. Shamu can't face the last remaining. Cafes once again finding themselves to be the last player. Seems to be a little bit of a theme now as they're going to hide in the boxes near lower. Actually, might be able to catch players out. No, they will search this corner. Maybe, perhaps if he was hiding on top of the box, but who knows?
High five has the full repertoire of hiding spots in his arsenal. He fired that rocket before even looking. It was elementary, really.
You mean that scattergun shot? High five's a scout.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's I had like a labeling issue or something.
Yeah, no problem. What will probably be a problem here, though, is this Uber will probably be a problem for GK here. They have full Highlander setup, they got a heavy, an engineer, and a sniper. Only thing you can really see anymore is maybe if they have their other soldier go pyro, but that's not going to be the case as the Delpo is immediately going to take out that sentry gun and already putting some really good pressure spam onto that heavy. So much cap time so early. I mean, this is just a textbook Uber advantage push. However, it is going a little sour here as Chunky is going to find a double pipe onto Zillion Delpo. There's only Moo and Purple Shirt left. Moo trying to go over the rest of the crowd, and actually, if he makes it to point now, he could get it, but is going to take the fight, is going to take the L, and will not find the point capture.
Yeah, she had a 3-on-1 there at the end with 2 soldiers looking up. Never fun to be a soldier with the scout on the truck there. It's like, okay, how do I hit you now? Great. And, but the respawn's coming in for Cafe. They don't want to give up second.
Yeah, Aim dies a little. I feel like Aim should have died maybe a little later there, but he had to be present first team, so I guess it's fair death. It only was one death traded, so.
Nice job by Purple Shirt getting out there. A nice little bomb from Cheese to the Saw balcony area.
Yeah, right now Ubers are actually looking in forward of Cafe Monster now, but they're pretty much about even 75, 52, 25%. It's pushable, but I don't think that they'll work off of it. Or maybe they will, as they're already starting to get aggressive and they're about to have it, so maybe trying to work off the small Uber ad that they have.
I wonder if they're going to bomb Delpo in again. It worked last time. Not this time, looks like. Just coming in, free kill on the high pipe on Recruso, and good job by GK to back all the way out here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that they needed to get more out of that Uber for it to be useful, as they won't find the point, and they are about to lose another player. Actually, no, Cafe's is going to go down, so High Five might have just been worth his own weight in gold there for his team, as now the rest of his combos is actually starting to get out. They will take out Aim, but Trunky's life will be traded, and now it's just 3 to hold last. But the soldier holding solo without heals, he's half health now, as the scouts come in for Cafe Monster.
And this is looking like it's going to be around still 2 down, although Cafe's coming out on Poot, going to provide some resistance, and I guess those respawners for the rest of Cafe. A little too far back to actually allow them to push into last there.
Yeah, just a second faster, and I think the Cafe Monster had that truly in the bag. But we do see the reset. Ubers will be for an advantage for Cafe Monster, so they might still be able to work something here, but they have to move quickly. That was the problem with the last Uber advantage they tried to work off of. They tried to work off of too small an advantage, not given it enough time, and they ended up letting it even out as it does right now. So it looks like they are going to decide to let things Uber perhaps go for the sniper, which they have with High Five.
Yeah, and for GK here, your backs are kind of against the wall as you're working against the clock, and the fact that every time you've gotten an opportunity this match, haven't been able to really put it to them. So, snipe from High Five onto Shamu. We also have a spy from Recruso coming out, although it looks like he's swapping back now. Yeah, he went back to Soldier with that pick.
Yeah, I think they're just expecting the push to come out here, and it might, as they take out the sentry without even having to use their Uber, so that might be good enough for him.
F5 gonna make the drop down peak here. Crusoe jumping right there. Oof, real close.
Yeah, at this point it's just going to be a matter of seeing where and when High Five will strike and who he is going to take down with him now. As we've seen peeking onto the left side, standing on lots of stickies, very dangerous peak, but will fall back.
And what I'm seeing, you know, outside of just, okay, is the pick onto Recruso lower? I'll wait to speak because we might have a push here off of that. They're feeling it out. Looks like High Five is just gonna go for another peek here and get picked. So nothing right now, but what I've seen out of GK mostly is they don't seem that comfortable like with their roles and with their communication compared to Cafe right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like people not. There's a lot of areas of the map that don't have eyes on it from the GK team, and you've seen kind of time and time again they've been caught out in that regards. Here we go, Rakuso again on Spy. He's actually gotten in lower this time, so we are going to get to see a play. Can he bring them the stab that they need?
Can he do the thing and do it well and not screw it up and do the thing right? Well, we'll see here now as he's going to
Double hurt him right away. Yeah, he hurt him right away.
Oh my god, dude.
This is a comedy of errors now as he's Benny Hilling it back to spawn. And he made it out, so... Oh, wait,
No,
he
he
bumps
didn't.
into...
There's a soldier. He didn't notice.
Shirt, peeking lower.
Oh, the fact that Rakuso gets out there is actually marvelous. They lost 2 players. Is actually prime pushing here now.
I was gonna say, Purple Shirt saw the Spy and like went for the kill, then saw the medic not looking at him like 10 feet away, did a little rocket jump and couldn't get the kill because everyone else was paying attention. This needs to be quick and decisive though. Shamu not getting anything with the Uber, not forcing it out either, so.
Yep. At this point, it is going to be aim down versus Shamu and Haze down now, as the Uber is actually absolutely full for Zilly and Cafe Monster. So if they want, they can push in here, and indeed that's exactly what they've been doing. They're going to walk this Uber through lower with their demo and scout, knocking them into spawn so early. There's so much cap time. I think this is going to be a 4th. Oh, but there's off classes out right here. They need just more point pressure. A scout's going to pop on it, and there it is. That's the 4th round going in favor of Cafe Market.
At full Uber ad, and when you don't have to right click walking in through a doorway, that's a bad sign. They got all the way to the point without using, and everyone was hiding in spawn for GK. Yeah, no chance to defend that one. 4-0, looking for that clean 5-0 sweep. Take us through the mid here, console.
Yep, well, it is a mid. It is the 5th mid of this match here, as we see demos trading spam left and right. We're actually seeing a double high soldier bomb coming out here from Cafe Monster, as they're going to be trying to put some more pressure deep. But both soldiers are actually going to have to fall back. They're really hurt. A pipe catches Zilly on the way out, and it looks like players are just going to be feeding at this point, trying to get the heals off of GK. But Sky is going to remain nice and healthy on midpoint, high 5 and aim, just going to delay their deaths any further now.
Alright, if you're GK, yeah, you're probably not winning the match. Not enough time really to take 4 rounds at this point, but I think there's like under 10 minutes left, right? I don't actually have it displaying.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's enough time for them to take 4 rounds. So for them, maybe just get 1 round here so you can feel okay about the match. It's like, alright, we weren't swept out of it.
Well, that and the rounds for and against will matter a lot more, especially if they end up being a mid-team going towards playoffs here. We are going to see an Uber out of GK here, as they're going to take the spawn. They haven't dealt with the sentry left, but it's not directly watching the point, so it might not make a difference here as they're trying to approach. The scout and NG on top doing so much work, NG being taken down, but the scout's going to push forward onto Chunky and take him down. Rest of the team falling back. Moo will die finally, but not before taking out so many.
And I mean, like literally, we have the exact same push as what Cafe just did to them, and there was no pressure on the door they went through, at least not very much. I don't think they needed to Uber in right away. They probably could have done the same thing that Cafe did to them and just walked to the point, but the difference is no cap time, earlier Uber pop. Yeah, you can actually defend.
Yep. Well, at this point, we are going to see an Uber exchange here, as the Uber is going to get popped off from Zilly. I'm not sure what that is going on right now. It's actually right on second, so it looks like Zilly did get forced out there. And it's going to be full Uber for Sky now, as Sky will take out Cafe Monster, high 5 and aim. Moo will follow as well, as this Uber's going to pop out. Just Zilly, purple shirt, and Duppo left to defend last.
Tell me it's a round. Do we have a round for GK here? Everyone's dying on Cafe. We are indeed going to see first round.
Woo!
We got a match.
We have a round, but do we call the comeback? Not yet.
Oh, there's still 14 minutes left. I was totally wrong on the clock. Okay, so that's enough to get 3 rounds. You definitely don't. You can't write them off yet.
Yep. There is still 13 minutes on the clock, which is plenty of time, but they still have a lot of work to go here now as we do go to the next mid. Looks like teams are going to just be spamming up top. Not much happening. Yeah, I would like to see another one of those double bombs. They've been pretty successful on mids.
Comes Rakuso through his own kitchen looking at purple shirt.
Hi,
I'm going there, and This is a really slow mid, actually. Everyone just kind of chipping each other from a mile away. Now finally some upper ground taken in the bomb in from Rakuso and Hayes. Trade in a little bit of damage. Zilly's kind of low. Shamu actually takes the Uber ad in and kills Zilly, and now also takes out Delpo, looking to get Mu as well.
Shamu just went beast mode, dude. Oh my lord.
He went beast mode, but the scouts from Cafe went beast mode as well, and Cafe's actually going to take this mid.
I mean, yeah, it's Mu and High Five. You don't win those. No one wins those. No one in the universe wins those. Banny doesn't win those.
Yeah, Mu did a great job just kind of two-shotting Sky after the Uber there.
Yep. Well, we are going to see Zilly having a 20% advantage. 10? Not even.
Yeah, pretty even
a slight
Uber here.
advantage. Yeah, it is mostly even though. GK do have mid, so it is their move, which is good for them, but they need to be moving quickly. They need to be building this up, getting a sack in on Zilly as soon as they know that Zilly has Uber. And just trying to do something, which is really hard, especially given that they are the team on second. So it puts them in a lot harder of a spot to get in.
I just want to say, Delpo's hit some incredible shots in the second half. I don't know if you've seen some of the mids and some of the battles, like the scrums, but keep watching his POV because he's been hitting so many pills. Been a man possessed. All right, well, I mean, you know, Cafe is not in a rush to push here. They're up 4-1. High Five is going to get picked off though, so maybe that gives some kind of opening for GK to try and get another pick here. They're scrumming in Saw.
Well, it looks like Shamu was trying to do something, but something didn't quite work out, and now it looks like there's going to be a window play trying to come out from Cafe Monster.
Yeah, if you're the Space Pirates, you have to force the issue and do something. It kind of sucks, but good bomb from Rakuso. Gets one good rocket. Unfortunately, the first one wasn't able to hit Zilly, so never really had a chance to get a force out there.
Yep, close call, but no cigar. Both medics still retaining their Uber charge, and both teams a player down. We'll see who's the first to move once more. And there it is as Hayes takes down aim, and it actually looks like there's a little bit of aggression in lower as they're rotating into Saul. Actually, the Uber is going to come out now through Saul into mid. Will get traded out by Cafe Monster as they're going to take the demo and scout into it. Nobody is going to be traded, but actually there is a scout behind in Catface trying to fight as the rest of the team walks into mid. It's a bloodbath on both sides as they're dropping players, Delpo and Mu down, Catface and Rakuso on the other side. But the scouts are cleaning up now as Purple Shirt will fall as well. Red team's going to fall back. Cafe Monster is going to win the mid fight.
I think it was AIM that looked back and saw Catface like sneaking behind real awkwardly, and there was like a big stare down moment between the two of them. As that happened, GK pushed through Saw and had numbers there and picked up some frags, so it ended up balancing out.
That actually looks so hilarious. Right now, we are going to see GK try and pressure this fourth point, but they're going to lose Catface, and actually, the defense is going all in now as Shamu follows well. No scouts, and soon no demo or soldiers, just Sky and, well, I guess one soldier, CVS Pharmacy. But he's getting chased in right now through lobby, so likely just Sky left in this battle. And 89%.
She's gone. She is gone. She's waiting at the forward spawn. Here come the scouts, so she's fine. It's gonna send mid back to the Cafe here.
Yeah, these forwards actually are not going to get denied, which is really, really important. If those forwards got denied, then I don't think that there's even a chance of holding second, but especially with that pick out of Shamu, this is easy as day to hold second point. And actually, they're going to walk right in here, wasting no time, popping the Uber off.
Good
Uber will get popped off.
They need these other members in right now.
They found Delpo on the Uber as well. That is super good. Mu is the third found as it's now just aim and high fives left. This is a lot of momentum for GK as now they have potential to win the rest of this map. They can take us to overtime.
Well, let's just start with the round here. Good shot to win the round off of this. Sticky's already on the forward. See if Purple Shirt peeks with anyone else here. A peak will probably equal a death here. Nah, they're aware. They're gonna get the back spawn. Certainly second gonna be given up, and then Sentry already being thwacked by Moo in that left side spawn.
Yep, Uber advantage once more in favor of Sky. So real good chance of winning this round and securing yet another victory. Bring them within just 1 round of forcing overtime and 2 rounds of winning everything outright with just 8 minutes to go. Anything is possible right now.
Yeah, my concern is we're yet to see GK take a good Uber into last. They won a round, but it wasn't off a good Uber. And again, they're using on nothing here, just right in through the shutter. Okay, good cap time though.
Oh, they put so much time of it, and the questionable sentry positions have been what's killing these last defenses. Because an Uber into lower should have never worked to a typical sentry spawn on right, but because they put the spot on the left in the same position they placed it on the last push, I may add, it was able to easily be overtaken by the Uber. It's now they capture a second round.
Alright, 7.5 minutes left in the half here. Another mid. Delpo getting some good stickies on the Chunky, who's below half health here. Now turns his attention towards the soldier behind. Ooh, Rakusa really got chewed up, as did Hayes, as both of them are gonna fall.
Oh my. It's just Moo and Aim left. Absolutely getting eaten alive on these mid-fights is Cafe Monster, as once again another convincing mid-fight taken. Sky remaining alive, this Uber looking really sharp for last. Will we see a third round?
It's optimistic now. What they need to do here is be a little patient. They need to wait for everyone to actually get there before they push, but they've got this full ad. They got a good shot at it. And what looked like quite sketchy bombs at first from the soldiers turned out to be great, because they had both soldiers had at least 2 rockets that splashed multiple people on that mid. So despite them dying, they did, exorbitant amounts of damage there.
Yep, things are looking up a lot now from GK as they take the Uber in early, lower, through on a scout and demo. Focus down the heavy early, but they haven't dealt with the sentry just yet. Demo looking over there now as they start to... Actually, they haven't gotten any pressure on point yet, as the gun has finally gone down. Scouts on point, about half of it capped off, and nobody has died yet except for Shamu and Chunky. Now Cafe going down as well, as it's just Catface, Sky left versus 4 or 5 now as the spawns come in, and it's just Shamu who's a spawner.
Great rockets from Aim on that fight there. He got a long range, like a mid-long range rocket off that got an early pick onto, I think it was Shamu, but really made that a lot easier, not having 2 scouts for GK at the end of that.
Yep. Well, it's actually going to be bad news for GK right now. Space Pirates going at it with a full Uber disad as Zoe is coming out, rocking and rolling with the rest of her team. Moo, high five, etc. Just walking out, killing all the gamers except for Cafes apparently, who will pick off Moo.
Yeah, the fact that was a trade and not a free pick means they can actually fight this, and they're coming back in. He types "don't" as in, "You can't handle me. I got you, Moo." I won that 1v1 that time.
Yep.
But
well,
they did hold it.
Yeah, both teams will go down 2 players, so fight will even out. Cafe Monster decide to pull it back to second, cut their losses, and just waste more time off the clock now. Okay, trying to push into this a lower, it's starting to get desperate, I think, both of them.
Yeah, the clock means they have to be a little desperate, but Cafe's giving them a space to hang around, and here's Rakuso, nice big bomb. Using the Uber a little early, though.
Yeah, they will be able to find high five and potentially a second as Purple Shirt falls to this Uber. They have last capped up. Zoe is about to come up on their own Uber though, so we will be seeing how it's going to this last. A huge bomb coming in from behind Rakuso, and Rakuso's on point. Nobody's looking at Rakuso. Rakuso did a huge distraction bomb, and then nobody looked at him. And then he just landed onto point, and using that 2 times cap from his melee, he was able to take the round convincingly as we go into
what are you doing?
A 4-3 mid. Oh, this is so exciting, Skyrolla.
4 minutes left. It's a 1-round game. You can't not. Yeah. What? You let him cap with everyone there while Ubering? What are you doing?
Well,
Alright, we got mid.
Yep, it's anybody's mid here as we roll into one more round. 2 huge high bombs go over, and Hayes and Rakusa will give up their lives, but for a lot of damage. However, with both soldiers going down, that's going to be more than enough to trade out more players as Chunky falls. Sky's just trying to run for her life with the Uber as her scouts are defending. Soldier going below, trying to tag the player up, and the Uber actually gets forced in lobby. This is so bad for GK right now as they have to try and get something out of Zoe, or else they're going into a last hold, down a player, and with no Uber.
Yeah, I want to see engineer like right now because they're. I mean, honestly, they can't push out right now. Not until the spotters come up. Let's see if Cafe wants to just try and get the round here with his ad.
Shamu needs the miracle shot here. Coming through lower, the Uber will get popped off. This left lobby is already beginning stickied off. There's a soldier in the air, but is going to get claimed by High Five now, as there's no point capture yet, but it's not looking good right now as Purple Shirt and High Five actually get taken down, so there was a chance there, but the final round will be captured. Cafe Monster will finally accept victory, but not before a couple of really good rounds out of GK. They really look like they were coming back there.
Yeah, I was really happy just to see them get their feet under themselves, right, and not kind of self-destruct on every push in that second half. They were able to put together some good pushes and take a few rounds, make it 5-3. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be the way that first half went, right?
Yeah.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Open up the stats here. Let's see who's doing work. I know Delpo was laying it to them the entire match, but also really strong game from Shamu. He does kind of fill that heel heavy pocket scout role, so he should be chewing people up most of his matches. But still dropped 37 frags for himself. High Five also matching that, and Moo had a great game as well.
Yep. Unfortunately, I can't bring up the stats myself because I'm on a VPN, because college Wi-Fi is really cool.
Yep. It's good for two things. Playing TF2 and ordering calzones.
Oh, can we get calzones?
Can we? I want my calzone now the match is over.
Oh, that would be so nice. I think before that we do have to do our sign-offs. So I will say shout-outs to Calio's Calzones for powering one of your North American organizers and casters. Shout-outs to Newbie Mixes. If you type !Newbie Mixes, you can find out, or Newbie Mix, you can find out what they're all about. Great place if you're new to Team Fortress 2, if this was your first time watching Team Fortress Television. We have a forum you can visit, teamfortress.tv, for all of your news, updates, match highlights. See which one of your new favorite casters is coming up again next season. Over the season, we will be rebroadcasting some classic games and bringing on some old names. So far we have confirmed Marxist, X-Tine, Mela, Buick, Dreamboat, and Corn Pop, with possibilities of Gex. Getaway was confirmed, and possibilities of Bloodsire. You'll hear more details coming down the line on that. Look out on your match broadcast.
If I get you a calzone, you're gonna get me in with one of those awesome casters, right?
Oh god. Oh, can I do that for a calzone?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in, though, everyone who's watching as well. It was a fun match to watch. Definitely turned into a bit more thrilling than it initially looked like, so it was great.